tell me how it felt, Sarah? Oh, thanks, Julie. Can you just sit on the stairs and just tell me how it felt? The stiff. How did the stiffening?
Stiffening is very disorientating, because you'll kind of go. 1 minute you're going with the flow and you're going with the rhythm, and the next minute it's like you've hit almost like a brick wall type thing. Oh, hang on a sec, and you kind of all of a sudden you're rigid. And it's quite unsettling. You feel quite insecure. Whereas when you're sort of rolling and rolling down the saddle, you feel very secure and
as one with the horse, if you like.
Basically.
Like a centaur.
Fighting. Yeah, you're not fighting against it or trying to sort of just go backwards and forwards and things like that. You know, quite often they say like a pelvic thrust or something like that. It's if you've got that rolling action, it definitely makes you feel more secure.
Yeah, I think.
In the saddle.
And the good thing is that you can then, once you've worked on a mechanical horse that's straight, that's not pushing you out to one side, it gives you a chance to feel what it's like to sit on something straight and use your body in this way. And the more you do it, the more you'll trace your diagonal pathways, and you'll think, hang on a minute, this horse I'm on isn't letting me swing its barrel to the right as much as it should. So I'm just going to get over to the left and give it a whack up to the right. Then you'll find you'll straighten it. And that's how you learn to straighten a horse in sitting trot and in walk. We do the straightening in lateral trot where you stand in your stirrups. In the next workshop, it's all about getting the horse's back up. It's more exercises to straighten, to strengthen your lower back, to kind of go more towards collection in yourself, in your own body, so that you've got more power to bring the forehand back and up, you know, like in the breathing exercises how we worked on coming back and up. With the next workshop, we really make the back very powerful, the lower back connection of the forehand to your haunches, if you like, because that's what we want the horse to do. And then you just breathe back and up, and they sit behind and come up in front, because basically that's what you're doing. You're sitting down more and coming back more. So for me, training a horse is all about taking a shape and the horse follows you. And that's how simple it is, but you've got to be able to do it in yourself first. Very good.
Whenever I have a lesson, anyone always says how stiff I am in the hip. And I am stiff in the hip because when I have...
You were stiff in the hip.
Well, I was stiff in the hip when riding, but I do have tension. It's because I run as well, so I do, you know, that's just a physical thing. When I have massage, that is a really, really tight area. So I was thinking, I'm going to really struggle with this, because if I'm being told I'm really tight here, how am I going to be able to do it? And I do struggle in sitting trot. I can't.
You didn't then?
Well, I'm hoping, because I can't move up onto the next level now, because I'm too afraid to do my sitting trot in public.
Yeah.
Because I know, you know, and so I want to get to the next level now, so I've got to do it.
Yeah. Well, you'll find this a lot different, and if you want me to come up, I can go through it with you. And you'll find your horse will develop a lot more power and a lot more expression.
Yeah.
And that's what this is all about, giving you expression, giving you athleticism, so they all move like tortillas.
Yeah.
But when Edward had him.
Yeah. Oh, he'll get there.
That was really good, though. No, I mean, because when you came, you were very tight, and then to just kind of get that like that.
The red light that I could poke, I was concentrating on that, the little red light from the TV, I think.
All right, okay.
And I was just thinking, focusing and relaxing on
On the other workshop, we talk a lot about having a pencil on the head, and we actually get you exercises to draw shapes while you're hanging down the rest of your body. But this, from the Alexander technique, keeps you going up. So you don't just all flop down. You're going up and down at the same time.
I imagine balloons on my head.
Yeah, that's a lovely one. And the backing up can be parachutes behind you.
Yeah.
And that slows the horse down. So you slow your horse down with your energy in your body.
Yeah.
Certainly not your legs, because your legs make the horse go. But so many people talk about putting your leg on to slow down. Duh. You just think backing up, the horse feels that energy and slows down, but he drops his haunches and lifts the forehand instead of thinking, oh, she wants me to go faster and burying deeper on the forehand.